In short, I help people become more capable. I make them warriors, help them become stronger, reach their physical goal, whether it's fat loss, whether you want to get in shape for an event. Hello, my name is Bill Walker. I'm from Temple Hills, Maryland. I am a NASM certified personal trainer and a youth outreach fitness coach. I got into this business really from a series of unfortunate events. Around 2008, I had a cancerous tumor in my right foot, which resulted in a partial foot amputation. When I started working out, I was 309 pounds, right? Then after about 2 years, I lost about 122 pounds. Lowest ever was about 187. Then towards the end of 2012, I got, through a buddy of mine, Rashad Mitchell, he got me freakishly strong. And after that, I started to help a lot. I started to help a lot of people, and it just came to the fact that I got tired of being told no for other jobs, so I just said, man, I'm just gonna go full forward into fitness. To become a certified personal trainer, what I did, find a top qualified certification place. For me, it was NASM, which is the National Academy of Sports Medicine. I do recommend NASM because it's pretty solid. It's recognized all over the country, one of the biggest places probably ever. And that's it. You study, you study, you study. You don't just memorize, you really gotta learn. The cool thing about NASM is that it's not just, hey, look at this paper, and they're gonna ask you why. It's really challenging. It's a very, very, very challenging test. What it took to lose over 100 pounds was being consistent in all forms. Lifting weights was the key. Lifting is just doing a lot of intense work. It didn't really involve a lot of treadmill or machine cardio work, because I'll tell you, I haven't stood on a treadmill like that since August of 2011, when I would stand on it, either my foot would hurt or I would get bored. Let's say you're a new person, let's say you're seriously overweight, and you get on the treadmill and miraculously you lose 100 pounds and you lifted no weights. You'll still be fat, you'll be skinny fat. Your body will just look smaller. You wanna look good, period. You wanna be more capable. So lifting weights is the key. Lifting weights is the key. Lifting weights is the key. I avoid a lot of the machines because the machine does all the work for you. Not to say it's bad, there's a place for it, but when you do free weights, you work your core, full body. I could be in the gym for an hour, only use the barbell. People will tell you I might only be on the same spot for 40 minutes and still get a fantastic workout in. Things like pushing the sled, pulling the sled, picking up people, climbing. I may do stuff where I climb the monkey bars with my legs out over and over and over. Burpees, handstands, all the cool stuff you would think I would do if I had 2 whole feet. Driving force, that's a good question. I really don't know. I just do it in spite of not having a whole foot. But what I can tell you is that I've always used like outside sources, like on my leg brace. I had Spider-Man on my leg brace. One of the reasons I chose Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is this amazing superhero figure. He's incredibly strong, fast, and despite all outside circumstances, he still manages to save the day, to save the world no matter what. And I got Spider-Man because it's a symbol of my resolve. Does it hurt? It hurts like hell. Like, sometimes it does. Some days are great, some days are awesome, some days are terrible. But what is it like? It sucks. But it's just one of the things you just deal with regardless. Because the alternative to me is giving up. I've never been a believer in giving up in anything. So I just feel that I'm gonna just go even harder. And I remember being in the hospital, right? And all I could think about was just walking normal. But here I am today. Now I'm a personal trainer. I'm really strong. I show kids the power of fitness. I tell kids about my leg brace, and I actually take it off for them. And they're like, wow. They're like, how? I'm like, and I tell them, it's less about me doing it and just more so telling people that they can do it too. What I like about the popularity of fitness now is that it's how they say health is the new wealth. Don't like that term that much because I think it's always been important. It's just whether you found it or not. And especially with people who make a lot of money. And it's great to make a lot of money, but if you're out of shape, you're unhealthy, and you die early, it's like, what's the point? I believe it helps keep everything in balance. Is it expensive? Yes and no. The no is that everything's gonna cost. Either you're gonna pay for doctor bills down the line, or you're gonna pay up front for fitness. You really just gotta do whatever you can to get there. Like, even if it's getting to the gym, I've trained clients about once a week. once a week. They came to me once a week and they still made strength gains. You may not always have enough to buy a trainer session 4 or 5, 3 days a week. Maybe you have one. Maybe you could do one at the minimum, a month, I don't know. But you kind of just gotta do what you can. Maybe you might work out at home sometimes. You might go to the playground and do something. You just gotta commit to something. There is always a way. Do it one thing at a time. You're never gonna have everything ready. You know, like people say, I need to buy a lot of food. You don't need to buy a whole lot of food. Buy what you can. We have stores like Aldi, who got tuna for 89 cents. You don't need all organic food. I've only been inside Whole Foods maybe once or twice in my life, right? I stick with stuff that's low cost. My name is Bill Walker. I'm a personal trainer and youth coach in DC, and you're rocking with District Fresh.